listen, dude, I know I'm not perfect. I tweet some dumb shit. Look, just last week I tweeted, just because I don't like you, don't mean I don't like you. But you won't believe what other people are tweeting. It's 10 times worse than that. Who doesn't love Phil Leg Minion with Ass Pegasus? Boing application. Phil Leg Minion? Who's Phil? Dr. Phil, we're cutting his fucking leg off and we're gonna put it in a broiler and we're gonna eat that shit? Ass Pegasus? Isn't a Pegasus like a fucking flying where are you gonna find a flying dragon to just, you know, cut off his ass and just cook it and eat that shit too? Boing application. Like, do you not have friends? Some people just need like a friend or like a Harvard professor to just read over their tweets and just give them like a fucking backhand if their tweets are dumb. If you 14 to 16 pulling 17 to 19, you got the juice. If you're 16 pulling a 17-year-old, that's all cool. It's a 1 year difference. Nobody's over 18. Nobody's going to jail. But if you're 14 pulling a night, that's a freshman pulling a junior. But the freshman's in high school and the junior's in college. That is a fucking case. If your girlfriend's 14 and you're 19 and she runs away from you, the cops might not come after you. Child services might come after you. And then when they find out that she's your girlfriend and not your daughter, then you're going to jail. Favorite sex position? Oh, mine? It's called the virgin. You stand there with your legs closed shut waiting for the next right person to come along. The next right person. Not the right person. You know, there's a bunch of right people and she's already found a few. But when the next one comes along and you find that guy and you just spread your legs for him, then you could not become a virgin. But that's not the dumb part of this. Look at the comments. Weren't you pregnant? Yeah, so? How can you be a virgin but have been pregnant? Did somebody jerk off into their hand and then just like rub it in your vagina and then that's like maybe 1 in a trillion that you would get pregnant from that. My safe bets is you're a fucking liar and you got exposed. I think about him 31/7 because he's on my mind even when I'm sleeping. I get how she tried to be cute. You know, oh, there's 24 hours a day, but I sleep 7 hours. So if you add 24 and 7, it's 31. So I think of him even when I'm sleeping. If we would have just done some simple math, I'm not even talking calculus, I'm talking like first grade addition, we would have seen that that shit makes no sense. And it just adds on to my point that we should have a friend that proofreads our tweets. Next one, we have people out here stunning on Facebook, 147 notifications. And to be honest, if I wasn't smart, I wouldn't even caught this one. I know since you're dumb, you're probably saying, what's wrong? It's just someone flexing. But if you look in the search bar, what the fuck is a growth in the vagina? A growth in a, what is this, Jack and the Beanstalk? Did you plant seeds in your vagina and shit's just sprouting out now? Happy birthday to my real life brother. Also my dad. Also my husband. I don't know. You know, if they were white, I would get it. You know, white people, incest. I've made a video about it, talking about white people and incest. But these people aren't white, so is it not just white people? I'm not African American nor black. It took me time to actually find myself, and I've finally done so. To be honest, I'm actually dark white. This tweet isn't from your average dumb person. It's from Raven Simone. That's so Raven. I used to fuck with that show until this tweet. Now every time I see it, I'm gonna watch it and go, you know, she's a good actor, but she's dumb. And I've been in kindergarten before. I've seen kids with 128 boxes of crayons. Personally, me, I wasn't that privileged. I never had it. But I know kids that did have it, and in every single box I've looked in, there was never a dark fucking white. Dark white is black. When Chick-fil-A gives you the whole cow. This is another one of those things where just normal people wouldn't get it. Let me repeat it slow. When Chick-fil-A gives you the whole cow. Chick-fil-A, whole cow. Chick-cow. Chicken cow. Chick-fil-A doesn't have cows, they're chickens. I'm sick of the US government. I'm moving to California. Fuck the US. Yeah, fuck Donald. Wait, what? How can you be this stupid? Like, we should just take all the idiots in the world and just put them on an island so the rest of us smart people could live like we put them on Florida. And then we just live the rest of our lives. Like, well, they'll all just be secluded on an island. It'll be Idiot Island. Everyone move out of Florida. It's put them on Florida. Well, they'll all just be secluded on an island. It'll be Idiot Island. answer all you guys' questions that you guys haven't asked me the past couple of weeks. Yes, Takeoff, it looks like you got left off bad and bougie. No, Playboy Cardi, Pierre does not want to come out here. To answer the most important one of all, I let the dogs out. I'm sorry for all the confusion. I was just scared that if I were to come out and say, hey, you know, it was me, I let the dogs out, that everyone would just be mad at me because they'd be like, yo, why'd you let them out? Like, they were in the cage for a reason. Why'd you unlock it? It said, don't let the dogs out. What about Florida? What about Florida? You said it was an island. It's a peninsula. Does anyone really care about Florida? Like, besides the people in Florida, who, like, if we took off Miami, who gives a flying fuck? Maybe Disney World. Alright, whatever. But the Magic, they weren't good since Dwight left it. Let's calm down, everybody. Florida fucking sucks. Fuck this shit, man. Jeez.